All right, Lakeland School Committee, this is your Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Novak. Today is Wednesday, May 28th. I want to get it out of the way and get it out of the way early. Today is a B day. Tomorrow, it's not a Lancer day. I know it's a Friday, but tomorrow's an A day. Hopefully everybody's doing well. My eyes are exhausted. That's why I'm wearing my blue blockers today. I feel like I've done nothing for the last 70 days except for sitting in front of a computer, filming some YouTube videos, dyeing my hair pink, talking to some stuffed animals, going on some walks, those sorts of things. But let's just jump right into it. Number one, our virtual coffee house is coming soon. We believe that video is going to be up to you guys either today or tomorrow. Very excited to show you this. Special thanks to Mr. Lauder, Mr. Eric White, Mr. Kelly, and Mr. Kel Pilshaw for really advocating for us to do this. We have about 15 acts, exceptionally talented students and staff, and we're very excited to get it out because, again, it's going to hopefully, number one, give everybody a little bit of an opportunity to get away from the monotony of the day. We try to make I try to make the intro as funny as possible, as I possibly can. But also, it's good to showcase how many incredibly talented people we have within our school community, and we're excited to get this out to you. Number two, hence the title of the video. On Tuesday, Governor Murphy, I'll get to the update, I promise. On Tuesday, Governor Murphy announced via Twitter that New Jersey high schools will be allowed to hold in-person graduation ceremonies beginning July 6th, as long as they're outside and comply with social distancing. That's not new. He continued by stating the state will release guidance Wednesday for social distancing requirements and other necessary health and safety measures. Again, it's not new. That information was released Wednesday, but late last evening. That is new. Please understand that any school that holds an in-person graduation ceremony will have a very different ceremony from what students are used to, and I think from what a lot of people thought it was going to look like. Within my news to you guys today, I embedded a few different pieces of information that are live hyperlinks. I encourage you guys to click on those things because one is an article about what these graduation ceremonies might actually look like, and the second one, it's actual words from the Department of Education as to what we can and can't do. Our graduation committee is meeting today, and there's a lot to consider, especially based on the guidance that we're getting from the Department of Education and what we can and can't do. It's a lot more to unpack than I think anybody anticipated, so please, please, please be patient. Based on the new guidance from the Department of Education, these conversations are going to be very long and they're going to be very involved. We're going to be back to you guys early to mid next week. I know the purpose of these videos is just to communicate information and get things out there for you. I do want to read to you guys some considerations that every school district, not just Lakeland, but every school district is going to have to consider if they do elect to hold in-person graduations. We know, of course, number one, the ceremony is going to have to take place outdoors, and all attendees must remain outdoors for the entire gathering with the exception of bathroom use. Everybody has to maintain social distancing. That includes parents, family members, everybody else, 6 feet between everybody. Number three, districts should consider contactless measures for providing students with diplomas, caps, and gowns, such as mailing materials to students' homes. Programs, maps, and other documents can be distributed electronically or should be distributed electronically in advance of the ceremony. Sharing or exchanging materials poses an increased risk. So districts are going to have to ban throwing graduation caps, sign-in practices, gifts, flowers, those sorts of things. If chairs or other equipment are provided, which they would be, they can't be shared, and they should be sanitized before and after each use. Another requirement from the Department of Education that students may walk across the stage area and pose for student pictures individually. You can have more than one person on the stage at any given time. No group performances whatsoever. The number of speakers would be limited. We wouldn't be able to share microphones. Face coverings, obviously we knew that would happen, but really the one thing that we have to consider right now is because the executive order is in place and recently Governor Murphy has relaxed that the number of guests that are permitted to attend outside events right now currently, as of whatever today is, May 28th, should know that, I say it 1,000 times, it's only 25. So one of the recommendations is that school districts hold student-only commencements. Again, I'm encouraging you guys to look at this on your own because there's a lot of information included in here. And I think hopefully you'll understand a little bit more about exactly how involved these conversations are going to have to be moving forward. We talked about a collection of materials and locker cleanouts. Again, we don't have a date for you guys. We're going to be meeting as an administrative team on Tuesday, June 2nd. We're going to finalize everything. Just know, underclassmen, grades 9, 10, and 11, you are not coming to campus prior to June 18th. So, when it comes to sending emails about, when you can drop off these materials, just pump the brakes a little bit. You're not coming to Lakeland until after June 18th. We will have a plan for you sometime next week. Seniors, it's obviously a little bit more pressing. Again, we're waiting for everything to get to Lakeland Regional High School. That's including caps and gowns and yearbooks. So we can just have you come to campus to have one shot. We're not going to have you guys come until after June 12th. Again, that's a conversation that's going to be happening on Tuesday. Schedule for the next 2 weeks: today, Thursday, May 28th is a B-Day. Tomorrow, Friday. It's not a Lancer Day. It's an A-Day. Monday, June 1st is a B-Day. Tuesday, June 2nd. That's an A-Day. It's also my mom's birthday. Wednesday, June 3rd is a B-Day, and Thursday, June 4th, that's an A-Day. And then finally, Friday, June 5th, that's a Lancer Day. And believe it or not, after that will be our last week of direct instruction. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's happy, healthy, safe, and strong. The weather outside today doesn't look that great, but sometimes there's nothing like an overcast, rainy day to kind of cleanse the soul a little bit. Talk to you guys soon. Love you. Miss you.